Hello, welcome to my channel. It's all KVC. That's me, KVC, also known as KC. This is my first video and it's all about the eyebrows, okay? This is geared to women that have little to no eyebrows. This is just a step-by-step guide to teach you from beginning to end on what you can do if you don't have that many eyebrows like myself. I really hope that this is helpful and I hope that you like this video. Please thumbs up, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think about it. This is my first video and I'm always looking to improve. So just let me know how you feel. With all that being said, let's get right into it. Always start with a clean face and groomed eyebrows if you can get away with it. So first, I'm going to start off with the eyeshadow eyelid primer. I use this for my eyebrows because it keeps it in place, and I just feel like, you know, the eyeliner stays on a little bit better when I put this on. So I'm going to be looking to the side because I have my mirror right here. So if you see my eyes going this way, that's because I'm looking in the mirror. So first I'm going to start with the eyelid primer. And like I said, this just helps, you know, keep the hairs in place, and it also helps, you know, keep the eyeliner and eyeshadow on a little bit longer, because I know that I have an oily face and sometimes them eyebrows to go to the left, to the right. Alright, so next you're going to start with the eyeshadow. I use kind of like a dark brown, but you can use whatever works for you. And by the way, I will have all of the items listed in the description below. But yeah, you put this on first and you get the general shape of how you want your eyebrows to be. This is just very helpful because, you know, maybe one day you want your eyebrow to be arched a little bit more. Some days you might want them a little straight. Who knows? It's all up to you. So after I use the eyeshadow, I take my eyeliner and then I actually draw out the lines of how I want my eyebrow to be. So and this part right here, it just helps me get a feel for, you know, how I want it to be, how thick I want it to be, how much of a arch I want it to be. It just depends on the day, okay? Every day is a new day. So we get that going. And let me tell you, everyone says that your eyebrows are not twins, so they don't have to look exactly alike. Well, I feel like this. If I'm drawing on my eyebrows, they're going to look like Siamese twins, okay? Identical Siamese twins. Because if I'm putting the time and the work to pretty much create my own eyebrow, I don't understand why they can't look alike, okay? So I definitely take my time with that and make sure that they are perfect. This process is about a 45-minute process. So, you know, some days you might have to get up a little bit early just to make sure those eyebrows are beat to death. Yes. Okay, so now that we have the general shape of them, okay, you can always tweak this, always. but you're also going to, make it a little bit better once you put the concealer on. That definitely makes the difference, and you can also tweak it at that point as well. So now you fill them in. I hate when people say draw your eyebrows on. I'm filling them in. I do have some eyebrows. It's not a lot, and it's not as thick as I would love them to be, but I do have eyebrows, so I like to say fill them in instead of draw them on. Like, I just don't like to draw them on. Alright, so filling them in. Alright, now at this point I will take my eyebrow brush, and instead of filling it all the way to this point right here, I just take this brush and, you see that? You just want to brush it. This gives it the light effect, because I hate eyebrows that look chunky right here. I like for it to go from light to dark. So I go ahead and just drag the product over in this side. And don't worry, all of this is going to get cleaned up. I know it looks crazy right now, but we got the cleanup crew coming. Okay, so we got that. Now we're going to take some more of the eyeshadow and just fill it in some more, just to darken it a little bit from when you drug some of the product away. You see that? See, it's starting to take its form. Alright, so now the fun part. The fun part is the concealer. This is definitely practice makes perfect. You have to have a steady hand, and like I said, I'm a perfectionist, so I will sit here until it is all the way right. But that's just up to you, however much time you have allotted. I get up early in the morning to do this, so don't go by me, because if you go by me, I will have you up at 5:30 a.m. to get yourself together. So you take the concealer. Now, I do two different kinds. I'll do light right there, and then a darker concealer up there, up top. Now, I do the light on both the top and the bottom when, I'm doing a full face, I'm going out, I'm going, to hang out. That's when I do the light and the light. But if it's like a work day, I will do the light at the bottom and the dark up top. That just kind of gives it more of a natural effect. When you get dressed up, you want to be dressed to the nines. So, you know what I'm saying? You want that face beat to death, okay? But for the sake of this video, I'm going to do light on the bottom and the top. So here we go. I have my little brush. You can use whatever brush that you like. So go ahead and get the product on there. And like I said, this is the part where you can shape it as well, just to get it to where you want it to be. All right. Alright, and sorry I'm so quiet when I'm doing this, you guys. I really be in my zone when I do this because I just want it right. This is eyebrows frame your face. This is the first thing that people see. So if they're not nice, you know, people's like, oh my God, look at her eyebrows, and not in a good way. Alright, so we got that bottom. Now we're going to do the top. Now as you keep doing this on a daily basis, you'll get faster and better. You know, but when you first starting to do this, oh yeah, it's going to take you some time. It's definitely going to take you some time. Alright, and if you mess up a little bit, you can always go back. That is the great thing about this, is that you can always go back. And fix whatever it is that you messed up. Alright, so we got that. And you just repeat on the other side. If y'all see me looking up, I have my vanity mirror that's right here too. So it's like I'm looking at the mirror to the side and then I'm looking up at the vanity mirror. So don't mind that, okay? I just got mirrors all around. I had a little spot that we messed up there, so let's just fix that. Alright, now we're done with the bottom, and let's hit that top. Alright, look at those. They look good. Alright. So you're not done. Don't walk out of the house with your eyebrows looking like this. You will scare everyone, okay? So now I just take some Q-tips and just kind of get rid of the concealer. Or not get rid of, but just Just put it better in my skin. Okay, so you're kind of blending it out. Okay. You can also do this with a brush. I found for me that this is more effective with a Q-tip. I could get it to where I really need to get it. You know, once I go ahead and get the bulk of it off, then I'll go in with a brush and clean it up, because the whole goal of this is that you want to give yourself a clean, sculptured look, but you don't want the concealer to show that that's what you've done. You just want it to already have that clean, natural look, like you just got your eyebrows done. That's the whole point of this. You know, because you could just leave your eyebrows the way that it is, but it's not going to have that clean effect, you know. Okay, so now that we got the bulk of that gone, and you just wipe that off. Just wipe that excess down there off. Once we got that done, then you want to take your brush and just let me find a napkin. There we go. Okay, clean that off. And then you want to just get a little bit. Okay. See, so you want to just make the lines disappear. Because like I said, you don't want anybody to know, you know, you don't want nobody to see that concealer line. You don't want that. Alright, now this next part is optional. Depending on how my hair is, if I have on like a jet black hairstyle, or if I have a 1B or a 4, I will match my eyebrows up accordingly to that. So the next step would be, I'm going to take this black and just do a couple of strokes. Just a couple of strokes. And I'm doing the strokes towards the back end because I want my front end to stay light. So towards the back end. Little light strokes. Okay. Then you're going to take some black eyeshadow towards the back again, okay, and just fill it in, okay. Then you're going to drag the product up just a little bit, not all the way, towards the top. Okay. See, so you go from light to dark. This just gives it a more natural effect, especially for us girls who do not have the hair to support that. Okay, and you just repeat on the other side. If you messed up a little bit, just take a Q-tip and drag it out. Alright, look at that. That's looking good. So now the next thing I'm going to do is take a Q-tip with some alcohol on it and just run it in the middle. Just clean that middle up. You don't want to look like you have a unibrow, okay? That's one thing you don't want to do. So you just glide that, give it a more rounder shape. And there we go. And that's it, ladies. I really hope that helped. Just a step-by-step for us girls who don't have, you know, that much eyebrows to kind of work with. If you like this, again, comment, thumbs up, and definitely subscribe. Let me know what you think and how you feel about the video. All right? Bye.